for family get-togethers this week and all holiday season long. But the timing of the celebration is no coincidence because, of course, this is meant to encourage families to spend more time together.
That's right, and most families have their board game or card game or some type of activity of their choice at every holiday party. Monopoly, Screw Your Neighbors, Sorry, Clue, puzzles, crosswords, you name it. And these games are great for large group gatherings, but you know what's just as fun as playing them? Learning the history and tidbits of these games.
I mean, history is always fun. But did you know that the Connect 4 board has 4,531,985,219,092 possible different positions?
Oh, duh, Claudia, everybody knew that. Come on.
Yeah,
everybody knew
they
that.
had that number memorized too.
Yes, we tried them all. But if you're a big Monopoly fan, the longest Monopoly game that ever happened went on for 70 straight days. And then Operation, which is interesting, was actually invented by a sophomore at the University of Illinois in 1962 as part of a class assignment to invent a game or toy. So clearly successful.
I'm sure he was able to pay off his student loans after learning that.
Yeah.
Well, Scrabble is an official sport in several African countries, including Senegal and Mali. And lastly, according to Hasbro, the tallest Jenga tower ever was 40 levels tall, plus 2 additional blocks on top.
That's what our next adventures with Andy should be. That high. I'm just kidding. But before we break into our new way to play Jenga, other activities that you can do at the Thanksgiving table is kind of lining it with wrapping paper, parchment paper, and use it as a game board itself. So you can play that tic-tac-toe, you know, and see who wins, or you can play it with like Pictionary. You know, there's a lot of different things, and this is happening right at the table.
Yeah.
So, you know, you eat, clean up everything, and then use it as a little game board. You can get the word searches, crossword puzzles. So I feel like it can be as simple as that, or it can be creative, like this Django thing that we're about to play.
Yeah,
People saying Django, it's Jenga.
Jenga. And it's trending again because there's a lot of new ways to play. And the fun fact is that it's based on the word Swahili, which means to build. Now, Claudia, this new version, this is new to us, but this is old to you. You've been doing this. Tell us how
so
this
it's just a little elevated game of Jenga. So, you know, Jenga, you take one at a time. But with this, there's little prizes throughout. Now, you can up the dollar amount if you want, but the cool thing is a lot of people already have Jenga sets, or they're really easy to get, and you can elevate the game by, you know, throwing in some money in there.
Yeah.
And especially if you're the one donating your dollars, you want them back, right? So, you play just the simple way.
You go first.
Oh, yes. Okay, so you can play the simple way, but I'm not going to play the simple way.
You're going to go for the money?
$1
Okay.
So you're going to try to get the dollar.
We got a
she's
pro.
been doing this.
Okay, Rachel, you got to try. You got to try.
I'm going for the $5, okay?
Okay, now that's
I
the
need
one
a
I
coffee.
contributed.
I need a Starbucks.
Hey!
Starbucks is
See, this is not fair because I'm the last one to do this.
Yeah, see, that's where it gets hard.
You want me to get the bottom one?
Get it. Go.
All right, challenge accept. Oh, this is
You get
not
it. You get all
good.
the money. You get it. You touched it. You
I'm
touched it. You
trying
take it.
not to.
No, go
This
back.
one?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Okay, one. It's like in a magic chip. One, two, three.
That means that's my dollar
No,
now.
I get to collect them all. That's how we play here on Studio 10.
Yeah, it's a really fun game, and, you know, there's some prizes involved. So.
Love it. Well, thank you, Claudia. We could try to do this again on commercial break.
Yeah.
Since we are clearly around our own things.